Welcome to RMBVP. This is your host, RMB. How you doing? Today's topic, forcing that which people do not want. The president recently stated about forcing mandatory voting, which some people don't want it, and they will vote against his constituency if it is allowed to happen. And also anyone else who votes for it. Secondly, Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, some people like to call it the Unaffordable Health Careless Act. If anyone wants this act to continue, it will not be voted out. But if the majority of the people in the House and the Senate do vote it out, it will be taken out. There's only one thing. There are replacement ideas, which theme in keeping a few things like the 2026 part, week of standing parents health care, the thing where you cannot be denied for coverage for pre-existing conditions, which they need to exemplify on it. They need to add a few things, so then there are ways to set it up so it'll be cheaper rather than go sky high like it's been going after the subsidies are gone, if the Supreme Court decides or has decided to do that. Also, back to mandatory voting. My wife doesn't like to vote. She doesn't want to vote. She hasn't ever voted. And if she is forced to vote, she's not going to like it. And my son wants her to get back as soon as possible because she's going to get breakfast. In any case, next point, gun laws, New Jersey. There's restrictive gun laws in New Jersey. There's a guy that got paid from a law-abiding citizen to a felon because he had a gun in his car that he put in his car, in his glove compartment, because his daughter walked in on him, cleaning, getting ready for a job interview where he's going to become a security guard. And he left it in the car. And he got pulled over. Went to get his registration, cops saw it, they took it, they said he just needed to come to the station to get it. Then he came to the station, he got arrested, and initially the cop lied to him in that case because they gave him a citation for the thing, and by going to get it, he got arrested and became a felon from being a law-abiding citizen. Honestly, it is wrong, very wrong, to own something legally and become a felon just because you have it on you. It is ridiculous. And no one should have to go through that. He's asking for pardon from Governor Chris Christie because of this ridiculousness. Also, gun laws in general. Chicago, murder is at an all-time low in, I think the article said more than 15 years, or no, more than 50 years. And thefts are down 20% because open carry is now allowed in Chicago. What do you know? People start carrying guns around and criminals start not doing crimes as much because more people can shoot their butts. How is that? If you can legally own a gun, then you can become basically someone who can use self-defense and defense of others against anybody who tries to commit a crime. Not to mention, you should be able to also do a citizen's arrest and incarcerate them until an officer can get there to take them. It is not that hard. If you have the people policing as well as the police, then when you need the police 3 minutes down the road they get there, you needed them 2 minutes ago. Yeah, if you have a gun, you'll be able to save your life or life of others or keep other crimes from occurring. It's that simple. the government does not want the people to have guns, apparently. Or at least the current administration. And that is wrong. Obviously. Second Amendment rights have been violated multiple times by attempted gun bans, ammunition bans, and everything else. People with AK-47s have stopped people from stealing and killing them because they had one in their possession and they got it out and pointed it at whoever intruded into their house. So, it's quite simple. If you have a weapon, you can save lives. If you have a weapon and have kids in the house, you keep the weapon locked up. It's that simple. You lock up a weapon if you have it. You do not give any kid a combination or means to get in a lock safe. If you have a gun, you have to have a lock safe. I think that should suffice. Because if you have a gun and you do not have a lock safe and you have kids, then there's a problem. Secondly, you should be able to easily access it, but your kids should not be able to. If you can put it where your kids can't get to it, that should be appropriate as well. And my 2-year-old's trying to be the cameraman, apparently. Liam. Hi. You having fun? Really now? Yeah. What? Huey, what did you do? Liam! Well, I gotta go. This is RMB signing out. Peace.